What's up, guys? It's Silent Darkness here, reporting from somewhere on this illusionary universe, somewhere in this illusionary universe that we all are. So, alright guys, what I want to talk about today is basically how they use words and language to keep us from realizing who we truly are, to keep us separated, to keep us labeled, to where we don't realize our true self, to where we are spellbound. And I'm gonna go through this with you guys. Now, you see, the ego does not exist. It has no physical existence at all. It does not. It is your personality. You see, what person means in Sanskrit is persona. That is your mask. That's your fake self. That's basically your act. That is your act. That we are all actors in this game of life. And you see, where they trick you is they trick you into believing that your ego is real and you have no spirit self, no real self, because that is the real self, is your soul or energy, consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Now, the way they do this is, see, all language, all words, all words are a unit of thought, okay? I'm sorry, let me take that back. I said that wrong. All thoughts, which are words, thoughts are a unit of measurement. It's as much as you can grasp in one thought. A thing, this is one thing. Now, the reason why I'm saying thought is a unit of measurement is because that's as much as we can grasp in one thought into one thing, that's what makes this a thing, okay? And that's what separates this from the rest of what's around it, is we know that it is a can, and we are putting a label on this to where we can actually see it in a different light, which is symbolism, okay, which is can, okay? So if you don't say can, you don't think of this as a can. If you just throw can out the door, okay, just say can. If you say that over and over again, it loses its meaning. It becomes meaningless. And then if you get into the state of mind where you can let go of thoughts and look at this can without thinking about it, you'll see this can in a whole nother light. You will see all the texture that is making up what this is, okay? You will see all the different colors, all the infinite realm of colors. You will see different shapes and different patterns that make up what we call a can. You know, look at that. It's pristine. If you really look at that, you can see beauty in that. There's texture. It's beautiful. Look at that. Look at that right there. Hold on, let me get my camera to zoom. Right there, yeah. Now, if you can really get into looking at that without thinking, you can find beauty in that, okay? And just don't think of it as a can. That's what, and we are labeling things and creating a one thing by thinking of this as can, okay? Now, let me take this a step deeper. Alright. We are labeling ourselves. Just by labeling this, I say I am Kevin Kaiser. I am a machinist. I am I'm a philosopher. I do all these different things. And I label myself by what I am doing. I am straight. I am a fisherman. I fish, and all these things that I'm labeling myself, these are experiences. They're not who I really am, okay? And that's where you don't want to trap yourself. Don't label yourself with your experiences. That's not who you really are. That's just a fraction of, it's your experience. It's not you. It's not who you really are. It's a fraction of who you really are, which is existence itself, infinite awareness, okay? So they don't want you to find this out. When I say they, I mean the power structures that be the people that control the money and this illusionary separate reality that they want us all to buy into. Okay. Now let me go a step deeper. Okay. Beyond the ego, you have other labels. You know, you got this whole other movement. You have race. Okay. They divide us with race. In reality, let me walk this through with you guys for people that haven't, I don't know, man, just buy into the bullshit and haven't really looked into what, you know, is real. Race, what race is, it just depends on where our ancestors adapted to this earth. You understand me? We all came from the same place, and we were all black at one point, or, you know, we were all the same color at one point, the same species, the same race, and as we branched off out of Africa, it depends on where our ancestors ended up and adapted to that land, to how much pigmentation they have in their skin, and to their DNA, and to what their DNA is going to look like, and how we are going to look. It just depends on where we grew up on this earth, and how many years our ancestors adapted to that particular part of environment. Okay? So race is an illusion. It doesn't exist in reality. We're all one. Okay? And that's what I've been trying to get past, to get through to people. That's just one little aspect of it. Okay? Politics. Politics is another way to divide us. You give us two, especially in America, man, it's just unreal what you got. You got the Democrats and Republicans, right? And on top, both parties are ran by the same group of people, the same group of individuals. Some call them the elite, you know, and it's the same people that meet at the Bilderberg group, you know, and it's the same, you know, the Committee of 300 is part of them. I'm not going to go into naming all of them. I think you guys pretty much know, you know, the Rothschilds and Rockefeller and Morgan and, yeah, Soros and all them guys. You know, you guys know who's really running the show and been bamboozling everyone this whole time, you know. The Zionists, they're definitely part of it too, you know, Israel. So, this is the thing, guys. Don't be bamboozled. Don't be fucking bamboozled. Don't let these guys shove all this bullshit down your throat about race, about politics, and trying to divide us and make us fight each other, because that's what they're doing. It's called divide and conquer. They make us fight each other, and they rule over us, over the many, because the only way you can rule the many is to get them at each other's throats. Get them fighting. Divide and conquer, okay? The power really isn't the people, guys. The power is within us. The kingdom of God is within us, you know? And that's what they don't want us to know. And that's what I've been trying to show people, okay? It's time to wake up, guys. It really is. Especially with this pandemic. I've never seen more of a divide in this country. Okay, now let's get into this spelling. What I was talking about, words. Okay, I can't breathe. That's what they got people chanting this at these protests. I can't breathe. What you're doing at that point, you're telling yourself that you can't breathe. Breath is life. Okay? When you tell yourself that you can't breathe and you say that over and over again, you are programming that into your head that you are having trouble breathing. Okay, so don't do that. It's not a good thing. Okay, guys, don't chant I can't breathe and all these negative things, you know, hands up, don't shoot, and all these negative affirmations, because all this does is it puts into your mind that you can't breathe. And the mask, it's the same thing. OSHA, Ohio directory actually said that people should not be wearing masks 8 hours a day at work, because it is cutting off the oxygen levels to our brain. It actually was 17.5 when the normal levels are 19 that they found out. Okay, so this is all facts, guys. None of this is about protection, it is about control. Okay? Look into it. I mean, just wake up, guys. Don't buy into the bullshit, because it's getting real right now. Have faith in God. Okay? God has your back. You gotta have faith in God. You gotta get with God. We don't have to, but it makes things a lot easier, especially during this pandemic time. Okay, guys, have faith in God. Unity with yourself, unity with everything. That's what your self is. Your true self is everything. Okay, don't divide yourself. Allow yourself to flourish. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to be alive. And don't fall for the bullshit. Don't fall for the negative drama. If you know who you are, don't spellbound yourself into thinking all this stupid shit. Because, you don't have to, dude. You got this. You have the power within you to do whatever you want to do with your life. And don't be a victim, and don't let these assholes, anyone, get in your way of being you. Peace out, guys.